Hello, welcome to my mum's garden in North Worcestershire, UK. I'm Gary Prescott, the Viking birder, and I'm going to sit down on this beautiful October day to talk about my next adventure. Viking birder 8. I'm off to Africa. Hello, so here I am in mum's garden. Blue tits are passing, robins are singing, and I'm getting ready for the next Viking birder adventure. My name is Gary Prescott. I'm known as the Viking birder, and you can look that up on Google, or better still, you can look it up on Ecosia, E-C-O-S-I-A, and you'll see that I've had many adventures in the past. In fact, my first Viking birder adventure was 2010, when I was totally unprepared for maybe the two worst winters since 1963. That's a reference for the older people amongst us. Obviously, I'm one of them. I'm going to be 70 next year, but whatever. 2010, I cycled to every RSPB nature reserve and every wildfowl wetland trust visitor centre across the UK for the whole year. And in 2015, I repeated that. So those were Viking birder adventures 1 and 2. Viking birder adventure 3 was 2016, when I tried to become the green birding record holder. There's a lot of details about that and whether I actually achieved it elsewhere, so I won't talk about it here. 2018, I went to Peru, as you do, and I cycled from Lima to the Amazon region in the Manu in southeast Peru. And then I pack rafted down a Madre de Dios river for 3 months. Lots of that detail is on the internet as well. So that was biker adventure number 4. Spain was a bit of a disaster, biking adventure 5 in 2015. What am I saying, 2015? It was in 2019 when I got to the Delta Bird Fair, where I was speaking with Ponsfilia La Torre. And on the way back, as I approached the Pyrenees, the back wheel totally went. So that was an aborted Viking birder adventure number 5. Adventure number 6, Viking birder adventure number 6, was around the UK once more, when I didn't use any fossil fuel transport for the whole of the year, cycling for the whole of the year on the British mainland. And I saw 289 different bird species, which is still a British green birding record. So this year, 2025, my aim was to cycle Laurie Lee's route from Slad in Gloucestershire to Malaga. But unfortunately, after just over 2 weeks of cycling from Walsall in the Midlands to Southampton and then Portsmouth, I had a very bad leg injury, which laid me up for a month. But I did manage to get to Spain, and I had a fabulous time in northern Spain, cycling around, visiting cave painting sites mainly, but also obviously bird watching. So what am I doing now? October 27th, I'm flying out to Rwanda, as you do. And for the first time, I will be having a Viking birder adventure in Africa, which is totally thrilling. I'm there for a month, just over. I'm coming back on November 29th to Britain. But in the meantime, I will be cycling around a northwest route of Rwanda, visiting projects and nature reserves and meeting incredible green birders and various people involved in a charity called Planet Birdsong. There's a link to Planet Birdsong in the details below. I'll be bird watching, of course, but my main passion is meeting new people and doing as much as I can to help people no matter where they be. To that extent, I'll be hoping that you will give a donation to Planet Birdsong to help them in their amazing work out in Rwanda, where they involve local people, local green birders and local people with passion for nature in projects around the country. And of course, as well as for Planet Birdsong, I'm hoping that you will give a donation to a charity that's very close to my heart, which is ACORNS Children''s Hospice. ACORNS Children''s Hospice is in the West Midlands in Britain, and they have 3 hospices, and over a year, over 700 children will come and sadly go in the hospices, and obviously they need money in order to provide the care services that they so wonderfully give. So if you can give a donation to them, I'd be very grateful. I'm hoping that you will follow my adventures starting on Tuesday, the 28th of October, when I arrive in Kigali. Just the thought of that is just incredible. I'm going to be cycling in Africa, for goodness sake, as you do at my tender age. But I hope you follow my adventures. They'll be available on my blog, the Biking Birder blog. If you put that into Ecosia, E-C-O-S-I-A, I keep dropping hints about Ecosia, plant trees for when you internet search. If you put Biking Birder into there, you'll find my blog. I'll also be putting updates on here and on my Facebook page, Jizz. Actually, I've just thought I've got more than my own personal Facebook page. I've got my Biking Birder page and various green birding pages that I'll be sharing everything with. And on Instagram and whatever else I can use when I'm traveling around Rwanda. This is a total unknown to me. I've never been to an East African country before, so all of the wildlife is going to be new. The people are going to be incredible. The country is a vibrant, lively, and going to be extremely fascinating country to visit. So please follow my adventures. Please make a donation on my behalf for the 2 charities I am supporting. And in the meantime, tickle my feathers and let's get going. See you later.